Police say boxing gloves were used to punch Wilson in the chest during the alleged hazing ritual. Students were required to come to the meeting with forms such as this I-20 form. It's just one of many requirements that F1 students need to go to school in the United States. The semester is only 1 month in, and there have already been a lot of firsts, one of which was Oakwood basketball's first home game. John Walden was there in person with the inside scoop and score. Yes, it is contributions like these that keep the doors of Oakwood open. Alumni, donors, and friends turned up at the annual Blue and Gold Gala to make their contributions. OUABJ Jamina Louis Ferdinand tells us more. The new building is equipped with many amenities, such as 5 recording studios, 8 classrooms, and soundproof walls all around.
Yeah, I hope they get prosecuted.
Southern University students Caleb McCrae, Kyle Thurman, and Isaiah Smith are facing serious charges in connection to the alleged hazing death of 20-year-old Omega Psi Phi fraternity pledge Caleb Wilson.
I wasn't really surprised, because you see stuff like this almost every year.
It's heartbreaking.
McCrae, who's since bonded out, faces the most severe charges of criminal hazing and manslaughter. Thurman and Smith stand accused of felony criminal hazing. If convicted, they face a $10,000 fine and 5 years in prison.
They deserve it, man. You're punching a man's chest. That's just ridiculous.
Police say they were subjecting Wilson to an illegal off-campus hazing ritual when he became unresponsive and later died.
It's the fact that we're beating on people just so they can get in an organization. I don't think is right. Police say boxing gloves were used to punch Wilson in the chest during the alleged hazing ritual. It raises the question, what can be done to prevent acts like this? Will the ones sworn to protect and serve our college campuses have the answers?
And the biggest thing to recognize that, one, that stuff is against the law. Almost every organization has a hazing hotline.
I'm Nate Taylor, reporting for NABJ News.
It's a little bit stressful.
An urgent message landed in the inbox of Oakwood International students last Friday. The occasion? A meeting for students with F1 visas. It comes at a time where many F1 students across the country have seen their visas revoked.
The purpose today is to let the students know of the things that they must do to keep themselves safe while they're on our campus, while they're in the city, while they're in the United States.
The Inside Higher Ed tracking database has recorded more than 1,200 student revocations by the State Department as of April 15th. Another obstacle that foreign students have to deal with.
I'm a little bit in the rush because the school is going to end on the 2nd May, so we need to take the flight. I don't have the passport. I have to go to Atlanta.
The reasons for many visa revocations are unclear. However, the administration seems to be targeting students with a history of legal infractions or anti-American social media posts.
Basically, they're looking really hard at students who are here on visas, and they're really scrutinizing them. And if there's any reason to revoke, then they're doing that.
Students were required to come to the meeting with forms such as this I-20 form. It's just one of many requirements that F1 students need to go to school in the United States. Are you scared at all, or is there any worry or concern?
Not really, because I know my papers are in order and stuff.
But there is still hope for F1 students.
The university does have a protocol should ICE come to our campus.
Reporting from Oakwood, I'm Nate Taylor.
Welcome back to your Oakwood University. And
Alumni Weekend. It's a time where people from Oakwood's past, present, and hopefully future come together to celebrate the product of their institution. From far and wide, alumni return to a campus they once called home to reconnect with old friends, relive yesteryear, and pour into the current generation.
God made it possible for me to get this foundation, the spiritual foundation and academic foundation, before I went to a secular university. And that was incredibly impactful. It has been all my life.
I was doing a lot of bad stuff, when I was in the Navy. Actually, it went down in the Congressional Record. Since I've been converted, man, since way back, it's been good, man. Awesome, actually.
From my time here at Oakwood to the days of not having any money and somehow being able to graduate, to being paralyzed from the neck down and being told that's the way I'm going to be for the rest of my life. And as you can see, here I am, healthy and fine.
It took us 129 years to get here.
On top of all the festivities that took place this weekend, homecoming showcased a new president, Dr. Gina Spivey Brown. She has the alumni's support.
I think it's good, man, to have a woman, for a change.
She has her finger on the pulse already, and I believe she's an answer to prayer.
And as Oakwood enters a new era, the alumni still have wisdom to bestow on the student body.
Stay in school, you're already doing the first thing, get that education.
Take advantage of everything that Oakwood has to offer, academically, spiritually, socially. You don't get that everywhere. So it's a really unique place, and God's presence is here.
Reporting for Inside Oakwood, I'm Nate Taylor.